Welcome back to another episode of Tune In with Trey. Thank you so much for joining me for another YouTube video. Another quick chat just around things that are going on with me, pop culture, and maybe touching on possibly a little politics. Yeah, so it's my fourth YouTube video. I have been consistent a little bit. I think so. I've uploaded, would be like my fourth upload of like a video, and then I've uploaded a couple of shorts. I actually just promoted my YouTube on like my Instagram and my Facebook. So still like learning, looking at video editing software, but I'm mostly just happy that I'm putting out content and just trying to find a rhythm of like where to go and like where to look at in the camera. What does my background look like? If you hear a little jingle bell, it sounds like a little jingle bell. It is Droopy, who is my baby. It's my little, little spaniel boo. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into a couple of topics today. I just wanted to do just a quick chat. This is not gonna be a long video. Very, very quick. Droopy is here with me. He's looking at me. He's wondering, who the hell are you talking to? While he's staring up at me. You're so cute. It's so cute. You want to say hi? You guys want to say hi to Droopy? All right. This is my baby. This is my big baby. He looked like a big baby, but he's only like 25 pounds. But this is my love, my forever boo, who is always at my feet, at my door, near the bathroom, wherever. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things, and I think I've mentioned in previous videos that if you ever catch me looking over at this way, this is my vanity area. This is where like I'll have like my notebook, a couple of notes or whatnot. And I really mostly just wanted to touch on the big topics for the month of August, which is first, the Olympics that are in Paris. And there is actually quite a bit of like, I think, discourse coming from the Olympics, but that happens I feel like it happens every Olympics since, I've been watching the Olympic. There's always some type of commentary. There's always issues with the Olympic Village, how athletes are treated and such. But this Olympics is very different, especially when it comes to track and field per se. I think it's Shelly-Ann Price-Frazier, and I apologize if I got it wrong. I'm literally, no, I'm gonna look at it right now because she's a fucking world champion, and I'm gonna get her name right. I'm not gonna do Shelly-Ann Frazier Price, 37, world fucking champion for Jamaica. I'm gonna get her name right. I'm gonna put some respect on her name. There was some issue around, I think it was the 100 meters event, where there was an issue around Sha'Carri and Shelly being denied entry to the gates for the event. They missed warm-ups, and it was mostly because I believe, from what I saw in social media, I saw a comment that said, and if I could remember, that the reason why they were denied entry to the gates is because they didn't come on the official like Olympic buses, but I guess these buses come specifically from the Olympic Village, and Sha'Carri and Shelly and were not staying at the Village, and they came with their own bus, their own security and things like that. They were denied entry. Long story short, I saw that there was they had to walk an hour to another gate, then walk an additional long period of time, missing warm-ups. And obviously, you walk in an hour, you're walking more, you miss your warm-ups, that's gonna impact your performance. So I don't know if that's the reason that Shelly backed out, but that is something I heard on social media. Sha'Carri said, bitch, I be damn, bitch. I ain't missing another motherfucking Olympics, bitch, and got a silver medal at that. So I've seen that around there. And then I saw there is an Olympic swimmer who comes out of Italy I saw photos of him on Threads where he was sleeping on a bench, like sleeping behind a bench in the grass, in the public, outside, an Olympic gold medalist in swimming. is sleeping outside because he said the conditions in Olympic Village are abysmal. Like, there's no AC, like just the amenities are just crappy. He doesn't feel comfortable. And so this man said, I would rather sleep outside. Now, the Olympic Villages, for as long as I've been watching the Olympics, there's always been discourse around there and the amenities and whatnot. I just don't believe Paris was the best place to host the Olympics. I know it seems like a lot of folks want to romanticize, you know, Eiffel Tower and the priest and this and the third. They did not want the Olympics there. They were, from what I remember, they were shitting in a river in Paris, that big ass river. So they're shitting in the river. These are the folks. And the one thing I respect about, do you call them Parisians? Okay. The citizens of Paris, it's nugget if you motherfucking black. And they stand on fucking principles, especially when it comes to like elections or whatever else, things that they're not happy about. They're the kind of protesters that I want to fuck with low key. I can't go over there and fuck with them because I don't speak French fluently. I say je parle en français un peu. I do not speak French fluently, and I don't want to go over there and get arrested. But that was a little discourse I saw around the Olympics, which was kind of interesting. The Olympic Villages has been a point of conversation many times before, but I'm just wondering, like, what are some ways in which we can make sure that the athletes, especially people are training for years, you know, for these moments, and the fact that, you know, folks are just not being properly taken care of while other folks are making, you know, millions, if not whatever, off of the event and everything. I think that's just something to talk about. But that was just a brief little tidbit I saw. But shout out to Noah Lyles, who won. I saw there was another beautiful woman. I forget her first name, last name Thomas, won the 200 meter. Sha'Carri's been doing it. Our Simone Biles, Jordan, and all the rest of the girls have been killing it in like the whole gymnastics. Yeah, they're just killing it. I love it. I love seeing black men and black women win and just go out here and fucking do it. I mean, there is a conversation around how a lot of, let's say, Jamaicans are not very particularly happy in the comments around what's going on with the events, the Noah Lyles thing. Then when Shelly Ann like backed out, I just saw certain comments, and you know, it's the whole diaspora wars. And shout out to my friend Bree. Bree's been like this in the comments. Bree's like, you got me fucked up about America. So I just, you know, hey, as a part-time proud American, when the Olympics come around, yeah, I'm gonna say America, but also too, it's the land of not the free, the land of imperialism, the land of colonization, and a lot of other things. All right, but hey, it's sports. We're competitive. We want to root for our country. We want to root for our team. So the next piece of information that I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit. Let me look on my phone a little bit. I kind of like this little bun with these little hair, like these little braids coming down with the gold. I think it looks kind of cute and whatnot. I like it. Okay. See, let me see how I look. I got that dog in me. See, I got that dog in me. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so the next big thing that I wanted to touch on was Kamala Harris announced her running mate for the presidential election, and his name is Tim Walz. He is actually the Minnesota governor, and over the last, I think the last few hours, probably the last several hours, I've actually learned more about this governor and the impact that he's had on just his overall state. And there's some policies that I feel like I can dig into some of the things that he's done that I really fuck with. I don't know everything about Tim. I know there's probably going to be some things that are going to come out later on. Trump campaign, everybody else is going to pull out just to throw tomatoes at Tim and Kamala. But from what I've heard, you know, he's legalized recreational marijuana. He created a Beyonce Day. I love Beyonce. We love Beyonce over here, baby. Y'all are not really, Y'all don't really know how much I love Beyonce. I really love her. All right. But the biggest thing that I love was he passed free lunch for all students, no matter what your socioeconomic background is. Passing students, passing, free lunch for students is so fucking essential. Then I think also too sorry, somebody just texted me. I think the other thing too that I really fucked with was around his overall expanded LGBTQ protections, tuition-free college for low-income students, and universal background checks for gun laws. He's a gun owner. I don't really fuck with guns. I feel like we shouldn't have them, but hey, that's another topic for another day. All I know is when people are talking about, we have the right to bear arms, we have the right to our guns, and the whole time I'm thinking, every time they say I have the right to bear arms, I'm thinking, girl, Shorty's about to be coming through talking about the British is coming. Like, I think Paul Revere, the British are coming. When we're talking about we have the right to bear arms, girl, that was what, 1775, 1776? Girl, it's 2024. Y'all gonna have to stop with that. But let me not get too much on the gun owners and what they believe, but I literally, every time I hear I have the right to bear arms, I think about British petticoats. That's what I think about. So the one thing that I really fucked with him was when, I think this is Jake Tapper on CNN, had asked him, what do you think about, Trump folks talking about you? I guess trying to throw daggers, but here, let me try to see if I can hear it.
Recreational marijuana, you passed universal background checks on guns, you expanded LGBTQ protections, you implemented tuition-free college for low-income Minnesotans, there's free breakfast and lunch for school kids. Do you think your record is an asset to the ticket, or would it risk fueling Trump's attacks as you being a big government liberal?
What a monster. Kids are eating and having full bellies so they can go learn, and women are making their own healthcare decisions. And we're a top 5 business state, and we also rank in the top 3 of happiness. Look, they're going to label whatever they're going to label. He's going to roll it out, mispronounce names, to try and make the case. The fact of the matter is, where you see the policies that Vice President Harris was a part of making, Democratic governors across the country executed those policies, and quality of life is higher, the economies are better, all of those things. Educational attainment is better. So yeah, my kids are going to eat here, and you're going to have a chance to go to college, and you're going to have an opportunity.
But you've legalized recreation.
All right, so that first line, what a monster. Kids have full bellies so they can learn. When I tell you that was a drop mic in a bar, because I feel like with politics, there's so much information around policies this and policies that, where we're literally forgetting the golden rule is treat others how you want to be treated, and we really need to just be taking care of our community. I just wanted to just touch on the fact that Tim Walz is running. I'm gonna learn a little bit more about him, but from what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing, seeing YouTube videos and other clips of some work that he's done, him with his daughter at the state fair, that was just cute. For folks who don't know, and I actually think I want to do about me video, probably when I get more folks watching, but I actually have a white dad, and I'm not mixed. He was my foster father who later on adopted me, but it's Tim reminds me a little bit of with my dad, and maybe that's why I feel hey, I might be wanting to figure out more about this man. I think the overall jolliness of him, he looks like a little Santa Claus to me. Tim looks like a Santa Claus. Is it Tim Walz? Tim Walz? And I'm mispronouncing it. Y'all will tell me in the comments. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like Tim? What are y'all thinking? Who are y'all voting for? If y'all are Trump supporters, why y'all voting for Trump? Tell me why you voting for Trump. If you're voting for Kamala, tell me why you're voting for Kamala. If you're voting for SpongeBob SquarePants or whoever else, if you want to vote for Droopy my dog, tell me why you're going to vote for him. But I think the most important thing is we can criticize Kamala's policies. Even Tim's will probably come up soon, if not very soon, probably by tomorrow. People are going to dig up dirt. But I think the overall thing is, hey, again, we're at the space where we have to pick the lesser of two evils, and it seems like Kamala is that lesser of the two evils. And I think there are some things that we can talk to her about in regards to policies, and especially how she's even spent some of this administration, and you know, I'm all about free Palestine over here because I don't believe that anybody across this world should be subject to having their babies' heads chopped off or not even have autonomy over their land, let alone what food is consumed in their body, and literally being rationed food for years. So those are some things to talk. Maybe YouTube might flag me, I don't know. But those are just a couple of topics that I wanted to come and talk to y'all about. I thank y'all so much for coming and chatting, sitting here with me for another video. If you like my background, tell me if there's something different you think I should do. Maybe there's a topic that you're interested in. You know, you could go ahead and comment on my community tab, or you could just comment in the, you know, video down below. Oh, I've always wanted to do this, you guys. So I always see the videos and they be like, subscribe. The link's down below. I don't know, I think that's so funny, but thank you so much for coming here with me, Tuning with Trey. Please make sure to like and subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.